Welcome back to another episode from the Halcyon Heights SMP. My name is Saniti, and today is an exciting day. As you may notice, the world border has been removed. That's right, my friends, we are now officially in 120. I must have been looking forward to this more than I thought, if I'm dreaming about it. That cherry grove and mountain were so pretty. Wait. The last time I dreamt about random things, there was something new in that book. Now, where did I put that thing? Nope. 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 Huh. Aha! There it is. Funny. I don't remember putting it there. Now let's see. Yes, as I suspected, there is another page. I had actually forgotten about this thing with all the dragon fight excitement from last episode. Let's see what it has to say. The time has come for you to take your rightful place as Princess of Odaxedale. Oh, this kingdom has a name now. Gather what you can for now and travel to -4128, -368. Wow, we have a long way to go. Guess we better get going. But first, this is 120 now. If we're going on a trip, we may as well do some exploring along the way. So let's get ourselves a brush. And we need to travel in style. Now that we have our brush and our raft, let's go find this kingdom and whatever else we encounter along the way. I also am drowning. Let's not do that. Drowning is not good. West! Into the sunset! As we watch the sun sink below the horizon, slowly head towards our new lands. Well, in true Sanity fashion, we totally got lost. But we got here in the end. I think. We're at the coordinates that were in the book. But I don't see a kingdom. Sir? Sir? Do you happen to know anything about a kingdom? Sir? Do you know anything about a kingdom that's supposed to be here? How about you? Can you tell me anything about Odaxedale? Do these people even know how to talk? Are we even in the right place? Yes, we are at the coordinates. You said there was a kingdom here. All I see is a village, and these people don't even know what I'm talking about. I am yelling at a book. I must be losing my sanity. Regardless, let's see what it has to say for itself. If anything. As I suspected, there's a new page. Nothing was said about castles or cities, but these are your lands, and the kingdom of Odaxedale shall rise. I guess when I read kingdom, I assumed a castle, and the surrounding buildings would be here already. Well, we came all this way. I guess we have some work to do. Sir, I know you're not the brightest one in the box, but don't go in front of axes. Looting. Looting. You're like, you don't want looting too? I will give you looting 1 for half the price! As the sun sets on the second day of this, we are still trying to find mending. Infinity. This wasn't something that I thought I needed. But we do it? I'll do the trade. We have a lot of work still ahead of us. We have made pretty good progress setting up some initial farms and working with the villagers. We were even able to trade for enough golden carrots to set up an initial shop back in the starter village. Hooray for a source of income! We are quite a ways from the starter village and mining portal though. Although it isn't too bad time-wise if we fly back, it does use a fair amount of rockets. Currently, our nether infrastructure and shopping district are, well, non-existent. So access to shorter paths and rockets are limited. I mean, with all the progress that we as a server have done already, it's easy to forget that it is still early days. So, for now, we will try to limit the number of times that we make that trip and live off the land around us. We do have the small starter farms over here, but we will need to work up to establishing more permanent and automated solutions. But we can worry about that a bit later. Right now, I think this is a good time to lay out what I plan to do with this area. Locations of specific buildings and some other details are still a bit up in the air, but as the book has instructed us, I will be building up a kingdom, including farmland, a town, and ultimately a castle. As you saw at the end of the time-lapse, we have already started on the town by establishing the central town square. Circle. Holy cow, was that a headache. Turns out that we forgot about the discreteness of this game when deciding what the radius would be, and accidentally chose an even circle, which does not have a single central block. Once we reduced the diameter by 1, everything came together. Ugh, circles, am I right? But we figured it out in the end. Moving on from that debacle, now that we have the town center, we need some buildings around it. At the northern point of this area, I plan to build a small town hall. The southern point will be a library to house the few librarians that I want to have. We already have this one with the Infinity Trade. Don't ask why he's in the cheap pen. But I would like to have a Mending, Fortune 3, Unbreaking 3, and Silk Touch villager as well. On the western side, we will be rebuilding the tavern that we built in the starter area. This will serve as our starter base, since we basically outgrew the building that we claimed over there as soon as we unpacked. Finally, the eastern point will be a church. This will be the next building that we tackle after the tavern, but I still have some planning that I need to do before we can start work on that. In addition to these 4 main buildings around the town center, I also plan to build a blacksmith to house our super smelter and other general houses of the main central area. Outside of the town to the east, we will establish larger farming solutions that will be both aesthetic and practical. Totally need to keep up with that golden carrot demand. The castle will eventually be built into the mountain here. 'Cause what kingdom doesn't have a castle? But that is where we're going to need to leave it for today. We had quite an adventure, in more ways than one, and something tells me that it is only the beginning. If you would like to know when the next installment goes live, please consider subscribing, and don't forget to hit that bell. And if you'd like to see some of the behind-the-scenes stuff, and be a part of some of the shenanigans live, come visit me during my streams over at twitch.tv/sanity. But until next time, stay floofy my friends, and I will see you sometime in the future.